Hello everyone. Today let's solve the problem number 1683, invalid tweets, right? So what the question states here, you are given a table tweets with the following schema. You can clearly see here column name, type they have mentioned. Column name is we have tweet ID as well as the content, right? Also tweet ID is of the integer type, this one, and this one content is of the type varchar, right? So I hope this is clear. So here the tweet ID column is the primary key. You can clearly see here the tweet ID column is the primary key. The content column, basically what I'm here, this one I'm speaking of. The content column contains tweets that consist of characters from an American keyboard, right? So a tweet is considered invalid if its content length is strictly greater than 15 characters. Again, I'm telling, a tweet is considered invalid if its content length is strictly greater than 15 characters. What we have to do then? We have to write an SQL query to find the IDs of invalid tweets. Invalid tweet in the sense, a tweet is considered invalid if its content length is strictly greater than 15 characters. It shouldn't be greater than 15 characters in this case. So we have to just write a SQL query to find the IDs of the invalid tweets, right? So that's what we need to find. I hope the question is completely clear. Very easy to understand, right? So let's discuss the approach first. Approach is very simple, and then let's write the query. So here you can clearly see, first what we will do, we will filter the tweets where the content length exceeds 15 characters. We will just filter tweets. So just keep this in mind. We have to filter tweets where the content length exceeds 15 characters, right? That's what they have given in the question. So we have to find the invalid tweets. Means we have to find the tweets that is more than 15 characters, right? So here we will filter tweets where the content length, content length exceeds 15 characters. The second point here is we will use the length here. This one, just keep this in mind. We will be making use of the length, nothing but content function, to determine the character count. Why we will be making use of the length function here? To determine the character count. This is important. The final step here is we will select only the tweet ID here. We will select only the tweet ID here of the invalid tweets. So we will select only the tweet ID of invalid tweets. Just keep this in mind. We will select only the tweet ID of invalid tweets, right? I hope the approach is completely clear. This is the approach that we will be going with. So finally, we will get this one, right? Output when we will select only the tweet ID of the invalid tweets, right? So let's see how can we articulate this one, the approach in the form of query. So let's start writing the approach. So let's start writing the query here. So in this case, just give me a second here. First what we'll do, we will select the tweet ID column. This one, we will select the tweet ID column here. So I'll just go with here, select tweet ID. I should have copied that. This is fine. Then after selecting the tweet ID column, we will be selecting this one from the tweets table, right? So let me make use of the from keyword here quickly. From tweets here, from tweets, and we have to filter the tweets where content length is greater than 15. So just make use of the where keyword here. As I have said in the second step in the approach, we'll be making use of the length, right, to determine the character count. So here length of the content I said, right? So length of the content, this one, greater than 15. This is it. This is the query. So simple, right? Let's run the query. So I hope this works. Let's see. So here you can clearly see here the sample test case is getting passed here. Means the query works absolutely correct in this case, right? So let me quickly hit the submit button. So here you can clearly see all the test cases are getting passed. Means the query works absolutely correct in this case, right? I hope the query, whatever the query that we have written, is completely clear, right? For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.